Hey everyone, it is Susie, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day today. I just completed this little journal. This was a vintage book that I purchased just because of the cover. I love the poppies on this cover that's in this vase. It is so cute. And I bought it at a sale. And that is the only reason why I bought it, because I knew I wanted to do a project using this cover. I so love vintage books, well, vintage anything. If you've watched my channel any length of time, you know I am a lover of all things vintage. It's just something that I enjoy. I like to go to the antique shops. I love to go to the vintage market days. I love all things vintage. And anyway, that is the whole reason why I bought this book, was just for this reason. So I did use some sari silk, and this is actually a salmon color. I had some different colors on here, but it just seemed like salmon just was the color that it needed to be. So this book here is not a very big book. It measures about 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So, but it is just darling. I actually had intended to do the insides with poppies, but I just couldn't get a color of poppy to match my cover. They were all really bright or something, but I purchased a couple of downloads on Etsy, but I just couldn't get it matched, so I'll just have to use those poppies some other time. But this is what the spine looks like. Just darling. Look at that. It's got a long old poppy coming up. But on the inside, I actually have some of these guys. I forgot all about this. I am getting ready to do an Etsy restock here, but I purchased some of these library pockets. Now, I added extra adhesive to mine because I really wanted them to stick, but they are self-sticking, so, but I just added a little extra. So anyway, those library pockets are going to be in the shop, but I coffee stained mine as well, so they would match a little bit better in the book. But here I've added some of Tim Holt's, is it called Big Chat? I believe is what these are called. His little word stickers there. Excuse me. And then I just did a little collaging. And then I added a little bit booklet here with just an image. Now I did purchase some of these images here, and I believe these were, oh gosh, I'll have to put it in the description box, guys. It's Kristine's art designs on Etsy, but I will put that link in the description box. But anyway, that just sits in the pocket. I just made a little booklet there. Here I did a little collaging with some, just some fabric. And these, of course, are the Tim Holtz little pack you can buy there. And I just did the decorative stitching. I put a little gesso on my dictionary page here so that you could write on it pretty easy. And then here I've done some collaging. This is in the red. It's just some fabric that I've had. Some more Tim Holtz botanicals there. And just stitched it on. Oops. And it just sits in the pocket. The pocket is just a fabric that's been coffee stained. Here's another one of the images. Now I did copy these images onto coffee stained paper. Now I like to I like to have my coffee stained paper run through the printer. You can do it afterwards, but when you print on white copy paper and then you decide to coffee stain it, you kind of coffee stain a lot over the image. And because these images were so light, I just printed on coffee stained coffee paper. That way the image didn't have big coffee blots on it, if that makes any sense. And then here are some more of the Kristie's art designs here, or Kristine's, I believe it is. And then it's just a little flip up there. And of course that is just some ledger paper. And here I've just done a little collage. And a collage here. And I did a lot of collaging. There's some more cheesecloth and just some vintage. I found this vintage lace. It is so sweet. I found that when we went to Junk Ranch last weekend. We had actually stopped at some antique shops on our way back to Joplin. And then we stopped in Joplin to stay the night. And then we got up and we went to some antique stores there in Joplin. And anyway, I found this at one of the stores there. How cute is that? It's just gorgeous. So, anyway, I love vintage lace. You cannot find laces that look like that anymore. This is some vintage lace here that I've just added on the edge of the paper there. I did some collaging there. These are some stamps that actually have come from, I ordered something from Sagita. I order coffee stained paper from her, as well as I ordered a journal just not too long ago. And she always has cute stamps on there, and I took them off and put them there on the page because they were red. I don't think they're poppies, but they were kind of red, so I just put them in there. This here, guys. Okay, so Lori, Girl on the Ridge, over at Sophie's Notes, had posted her video where she had done Nik The Booksmith. I think she's calling these Raggedy pages here. Nik The Booksmith is. So she had posted where she had made some for a journal. I watched her video. And so she had posted in Sophie's Notes about how fun this was to do. And I knew this was on my to-do list because I had watched the video where Nik The Booksmith had made her Raggedy pages. And so I knew that I was going to try it this weekend. And oh, guys, if you love collaging, these are so addictive. Thank you, Nik The Booksmith. This is just genius. I so enjoyed this. This was so much fun, guys. All I did this, I believe I just used a paper bag. I had cut a paper bag for the base to give it some stiffness. I used some old book pages. I was just playing. I made several of these actually yesterday. But this is super fun, and they're very addictive. Lori told me they would be addictive, and they definitely are. Here is just some stamps that were gifted to me by Dawn over at Sophie's Notes. So thank you very much, Dawn. I enjoy these stamps tremendously. They're just unique and beautiful. And anyway, so the Raggedy pages is just to set in, and that's just what they are. They're just a Raggedy page. And I did back mine in some coffee stained paper. This is Sagita's papers here. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what she does to get this effect, but I really like it. And anyway, that is what I backed on that, so you could journal actually in the different spots. And anyway, love the Raggedy pages. And I will put that link to the video of Nik The Booksmith's video that I watched in the description box, so that you can see her Raggedy pages. Now, she is the one who has come up with that. And then this here, I just hinged with some linen fabric that's been coffee stained. I have a little place for journaling on the back, and it just hinges on that fabric. I've just sewed it to the fabric there. More gesso there so that you could write on that dictionary page. Did some decorative stitching there. Some more collaging. And this is a 2-signature book. Here is the first signature, second signature starting. It was a little book, but I still got 2 signatures in it, even though the spine was not very wide. More collaging there. There's more of that vintage lace. Oh, I just love that. Here is actually some puppies on this one. Super cute. I did make some tabs on this in this journal. And then there's some more vintage lace there. This is my favorite here, this little fillet stitch. I love that kind of, I almost love it as much as tatting. And there is one of Tim Holt's butterflies there. Some more collaging. I wanted to be sure and get some red in here because of the poppies. And here I've just made a pocket and another tag here. Backed it with some coffee stained paper. And just more collaging there. I really love the collaging. Here is a little flip with another little image there. Bird image. Here's another little flip out that I've sewed on and hinged with that fabric. That just is really fun right there. And here's another one of the Raggedy pages. I've added some more of the stamps that I received there as a gift. And here's some of that vintage lace there. This is really pretty. I don't have much of that left. I just kind of use it sparingly. And then here is the back. I've backed it in that coffee stained paper there. That is so, so cute. I love it. And then this I have just collaged, and it is not a flip. It is just collaged and sewed down. And then here is another one of the poppy images. I just kind of covered where that had been stitched over. And then here is just a little, kind of little band there, and I have just added some journaling paper there. And then I've added another one of the library pockets here in the back. And another, just another booklet for journaling. I wanted to be sure and have plenty of journaling spaces. So anyway, guys, this is my little altered book. I absolutely love this book. So anyway, guys, have a great day. I am getting ready to do another video. I'll kind of give you a sneak peek of some of the things I've been working on here. This was a project over at Sophie's Notes, and I made a little journal, just a blank journal to go in it. Messed with some CD sleeves. So anyway, that's just kind of a sneak peek. I did, I tried to do some napkin transfer with plastic wrap. That was kind of what I was playing with here, and I ended up just making a little tiny journal out of it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to do that in another video. Have a great day, and have a good crafty day, my friends. I'll catch you in the next video.